The baby meerkats get a bit carried away when they're separated from mum and dad. Laurel gets carried away as well in Thailand.
Not a bit easier.
And Malik and Oz have some very exciting news for the whole world about a forthcoming event. Lately, female tiger Malik has not been her feisty, frisky self. Some telltale signs all point to the news that everyone, particularly keeper Sandra, has been hoping to hear.
Well, the carnival team really think that Malik's pregnant. We've seen quite a few signs and indications from her that have been very unlike her normal behaviour. Malik at the moment's really sleepy, and we've found that she's actually sleeping in a different way now, which is another indication that she's feeling what's going on inside. She's getting more delicate in the way that she's moving. Instead of just jumping up and down off things, she's actually walking down, and she's almost sort of getting a bit of a waddle on.
When Malik and her toy boy Oz met, sparks flew. Even though their first mating wasn't successful, it seems the two love cats are going to be lucky second time around.
For Auckland Zoo, it's just such an amazing experience. And for us as a team, it's also a first, you know, having a large cat breed. We actually haven't done that for quite a few years.
It's tremendous news. Years of careful planning have finally resulted in tiger cubs, and the keepers don't have to wait long until the big day.
We've estimated from her mating that she should be due in about a week to 2 weeks' time. And anywhere in that period could be the time that she drops. We just have to watch her continuously.
With less than 400 of these beautiful creatures left in the wild, Sumatran tiger cubs will be worldwide news. But for Sandra, priority number one right now is looking after her clever girl.
Oh, look at you! Look at that tummy!
6,500 miles away in northern Thailand, elephant keeper Laurel is starting her day being with her special friends at the Conservation Centre. She's there to learn about elephant conservation and protection, so she can educate the visitors back home at Auckland Zoo. With more than 4,000 elephants in Thailand and a long history of Thai people working with their national animal, Laurel has come to the right place. The centre cares for around 60 elephants, but today Laurel is going to spend some quality time with just one of them.
So here with me is Patida, which means princess. I think it's a very suitable name. She's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to be working with her, doing a little bit of a mahout training course. And a mahout is a carer for an elephant, and they may even grow up from a young, generally a boy, from a young boy, and spend the entire elephant's life working with them and really having a close relationship and a bond.
John is Patida's mahout, and he's being helped by his wife Pan with translation, so Laurel can learn from the master.
She really cry, really gentle elephant.
Gentle.
You can touch her. Yes,
Yeah?
you feel that.
Yeah.
She really cry.
Beautiful skin. Beautiful skin.
You can feed her. You can put in her mouth too.
Oh, okay.
Creating a bond and working closely with Patida is an integral part of John's job. Laurel's first lesson is how to climb on board an elephant, Thai style.
Song tung. Oh, God. It's hard work.
Well done. Good.
We do it a little bit differently back home, so that was a little bit different for me, a lot more of my strength going into it. Normally we climb up over the trunk.
Okay, now we will take elephant to take a bath.
Brilliant.
Are you ready?
That's good, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
There you go.
In Thailand, temperatures average 30 degrees. Patida can overheat very easily, so everyone decides to head down to the waterhole to meet up with the other elephants for a morning swim. People come from all over the world so they can learn how to become a mahout. They get involved in the elephant's daily routine and have a bit of fun as well.
Feeling very excited, about to go for a dip. It's quite hot today, so should be nice to cool off.
Patida really enjoys a swim, which she often does 3 times a day. And in the Thai heat, who could blame her? The mahouts spend a lot of time in the water with the elephants. Something worth remembering if you want to win a water fight.
I'm trying to get my own back, but just a matter of getting in there. Getting a little bit wet.
For the rest of the day, the elephants will help to earn their keep by entertaining tourists with a show. The elephants also paint pictures that are sold to the public and perform in an orchestra. It's not all bath time.
That's all right. I think I got a little bit picked on by the other mahoots. I think there was some sort of game plan there, maybe to get me wet.
The mahoots might have focused on Laurel, but Patidar's mind is soon on something else.
This is her mum, just come up behind us, so you can hear her calling for her mum and telling you stuff, or I don't know, or just pretending to talk. That was awesome. a bit wet.
Back at Auckland Zoo, animals from New Zealand and the other side of the world are also trying to cool down. Some are just sucking up the sun, like these guys. The 3 8-week-old meerkats are the first ever to be born at Auckland Zoo, and they seem to know they're special. Keepers Lauren and Justine have come to check out the zoo's newest family to see how they're getting on.
Hi! Hey, baby. Scary. Come on. Come on, baby.
Oh, look how cute they are. Our 3 baby meerkats have been developing amazingly fast. It's been really cool to watch them grow, and they're becoming so independent from the parents already. They're sitting up on their own, they're running around, they're playing, they're starting to eat solids, which they seem to really enjoy.
Wormies.
And solids in baby meerkat land mean mealworms. But the wriggly treats don't last long with 5 hungry mouths after them.
I think it's neat how they're such a great family, but then when it comes to feed time, it's every man for himself.
Yeah, it does seem that
then
way.
once it's finished, they're all happy families.
Hi, Umi. Oh yeah, look, chasing away. It's mine.
Oh, even look, Mum and Dad.
Mine.
They're now due for their first vaccinations. But getting up close is not as easy as most people would think.
A lot of people kind of have the impression of these guys that they're really cute and cuddly and they must pat them and cuddle them. We can't do any of that with these guys. They are really, really aggressive, and in the wild they're very territorial as well. So this is the only time that we will be touching these guys. So you do need to be very careful when you're working around little bitey creatures.
When the vaccinations happen, the keepers will have to make sure the meerkats don't get stressed and their fingers don't get mistaken for mealworms. Mum and Dad meerkat have been separated from their 8-week-old babies for the first time, so the keepers can give the little ones their first vaccinations. The babies are not amused.
Looks like a girl. It's so wiggly.
It's just going to go in there, which is the easy one.
It's important to protect them from disease, but also to find out if they're boys or girls. This little lady's going to get a tiny microchip, so the keepers can always tell one from the other.
Okay.
What do you think of that little one? There you go.
Not a great deal.
Make sure he's all red. It's all there. That's great.
Okay.
So now, lovely.
One down.
Down.
They're not only feisty, they're fast on their little feet, especially when they want to get back to Mum and Dad and the safety of a makeshift burrow.
Oh, you're so brave.
Once she's caught, number 2 is even less impressed with the whole routine than her sister.
Come here, little dude. Feisty little
Certainly
things.
not like baby otters. Maybe I'll have to cut
No, these guys definitely aren't. I'm not letting go of his tail.
I've got his head.
I just want to have a look so we
Okay,
can
you
get
got
a
it?
sex on it. Yeah. Okay, well that's,
Yeah,
I'd say that's
external.
female. Do
Yeah.
they? Okay. I presume they got baby teeth at this stage?
Yes, well, Annika's been
Unless they
bitten
end
by
up
them
my
nicely,
finger, we're not
so
really going to know. Oh yes,
he's got them.
certainly got them.
We're just trying to get it done as quickly as possible because you can hear they're really quite stressed. You know, the parents are calling, making stress noises and so on the baby, so we just want to make sure that they're all safe and well, so get them back as soon as we can.
It's double trouble for Umi and Umbembe, but they won't be happy until it's triple trouble. 3 is the perfect number for Mr. and Mrs. Meerkat.
Some sort of, maybe not trouble.
Really is difficult, eh?
Maybe they're all girls.
This seems to be the same as the second one we looked
Yeah.
at. They're going to need a booster in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So I think we'll put them
Could
provisionally all
they could all be
females.
girls, yeah,
And then
until
we'll,
otherwise.
We'll have another check then.
They knew they had 3 beautiful girls all along. Mbimbe's just making sure he's got the right children back.
Well, that went really well. So we've just let Mbembe in and he's just sniffing them over and reuniting with his family. So the parents were stressed as well, so it's nice to have them all reunited.
So it's back outside for some more playtime. Now Dad's just got to get used to the news that he's got his paws full with a house full of females. Over in Thailand, getting to grips with just one much larger female is proving tricky for elephant keeper Laurel.
Not a bit easier. I used to go up the trunk. Not very good. I'm just jumping back on Patita now after a nice soaking, and we're actually going to head up to the forest where she spends the night, and then she can just basically get in amongst it and eat and relax, be an elephant.
Elephants don't rush for anyone. At over 2 tons, Patita goes pretty much where she wants, when she wants, especially when she's thirsty.
Stopped for a bit of an unscheduled water break. She decided that she was feeling a bit hot and she definitely needed to cool off. I need to cool off, so it's good that she's giving us a bit of a spray. There's not many water sources in the forest, so so she's going to fill up and get herself full before we can head off, and it looks like we're going right now, so back to it.
Patita only sleeps for about 4 hours a night. The rest of her time is spent midnight feasting. Lots and often is her dieting mantra. A bedtime snack suits perfectly.
It's pretty good to see that I guess all elephants have the same sort of taste in food. Patita loves bamboo, sugarcane, banana palm, and we're lucky enough to actually have the same things growing back home in New Zealand, and Cash and Burma also have a fondness for them.
Elephant can walk around here to find something to eat at night.
Brilliant. She's dying to do that.
Okay, now we send elephant already, so we have a long sand that elephant can walk around.
And you change it each night, different area.
Yes, we change every night because our same place every night is no food for elephant.
Definitely. Oh, that's brilliant. She looks like she's enjoying herself already.
Yes.
Patita used to work in the logging industry, but now she has a permanent home here at the Conservation Centre. She'll live out her days doing what she does best, training mahouts and scoffing about 200 kilos of food a day.
So that's about it now. We've had an amazing day, and she's had a good hard day of work, putting up with me, I guess. So now she gets to relax in the forest. For now, we'll leave her to enjoy some food. So I'll say goodnight and I'll be on my way. La com Patita.
A few weeks after expectant mum Malik started nesting, it's unusually quiet at the tiger enclosure. You can hear a pin drop. Sandra's come to visit Malik's mate Oz to let him in on the biggest and most exciting news to hit the zoo in years.
Hey, we just came in to tell him, firstly, what we tell him every morning, that he's a gorgeous boy. And the second thing was that he's now a father. So everything that we've wanted to realise has come true. So it's just so exciting.
The successful mating between food-obsessed Oz and female Malik has resulted in a miracle. 3 tiny tiger cubs, the first ever born at Auckland Zoo.
The excitement level was through the roof. Yeah, we got goosebumps. We were just running around the zoo, skipping and yelling, you know. It was just, for us, it was so exciting, and you could feel it all around the zoo. It's just a fantastic achievement for us, for Auckland Zoo, for Oz, obviously. I'm sure he enjoyed himself. And for the Sumatran breeding program in general. You're such a handsome dad. I hope they all look like you. Yes, I hope they look like you. Good boy. He is. He's so handsome and he's just lovely. But today the exciting bit is we're going to try and shut Malik out if we can, and actually go in and see how well the cubs are doing, whether they're healthy and if they're feeding and everything's going okay. It's a very fragile time for Malik, so there's only probably Justine and myself will go in and be dealing with her on a daily basis. It's someone that she trusts and that she's used to and she feels relaxed around, and that's what our whole aim is. We don't want her to reject the cubs, and yeah, we just want to keep her stress-free and happy, and that's the aim of the game.
So while Oz is let out for the day to hunt down even more breakfast, Malik's other trusted keeper, Justine, has been on a delicate mission.
So you got to shut out?
Yeah. Came down to have some food, and I just gently and quietly closed one of the slides, and yeah, she just continued eating. And
oh, awesome.
Yeah, so she's pretty relaxed about it.
Sandra and Justine are the only ones allowed in to visit the tiger cubs. They've been left alone with Malik since they were born.
We won't touch them, and we'll make sure that Malik feels comfortable about it all. And we'll just get some visual, just to make sure that they're all fine, no one's got one paw, or, you know, that they're all doing well. Shall we go see?
Yeah, cool.
Next door to Malik and her new babies, Dad Oz has finally finished breakfast. Curled up and comfy, he's totally unaware about the excitement his new family is causing. The other carnivore keepers, Avi and Lauren, are waiting patiently to see what Justine and Sandra come back with from their first fact-finding mission.
It's really hard as someone who works with her, and more so with Oz, to venture on up and actually have a little peek, but you just can't, and you know that you just got to wait for the right time. But it's really important, and we just don't want to stress her out in any way.
They don't have to wait long as the triumphant keepers return from their visit to the precious new zoo babies. And their smiles say it all.
Hey guys, we've got some footage.
Hey, what have you got?
These are the first moving pictures, and the keepers all agree they're so cute.
Okay, these are Malik's new cubs. These two here are a little bit larger from the look of it to this little one over here, which is sitting on its own. It's a little bit lighter. A little runchy. Oh, hello. As you can see, they've got their eyes open. Hello.
That's brilliant.
She's been such a good mum.
They look really healthy. Little tigers.
I like
unbelievable.
I like seeing little.
Look at those fat little tummies. You lot, you're so cute. Their little paws. And these two are just dead asleep. So we're going to leave them at that. We're all done. Hi, babies. Yeah, they were in this beautiful little dry corner, and there were two sitting off to one side and then one just sitting on its own. Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, fat and podgy.
That's the little one that's off to the side, and those are the two bigger ones. I reckon they're two girls, those ones.
I reckon they're two boys.
Two girls.
No, two girls and the boy's been kicked out.
The boy's been kicked out. Yeah. It's so tempting to, oh, I want to touch them, but you're like, no touching.
No touching.
Mum's just around the corner anyway.
As soon as Justine and Sandra let Malik back into her cubs, she shows just how ready she was for motherhood.
I mean, for us it was just great to be able to have the camera ready and to be able to get in there and take the footage of them. Because the others on the team can't see them at this stage, it's just so neat to be able to say, look, this is what they look like, and just to share that, because I mean, that's all you want to do is share it and scream it from the rooftop.
Now the keepers are sure that all is well in Tiger Kindy, Malik will be left alone to look after her babies until their first vaccinations.